Good morning, July 11th, 2020. The experiential the IFOT experiential that I'd like to do today is for Julie, Julie's been through a couple of intense shocks over the last year. And I thought we would try to lean into the animals a bit and see if we couldn't witness our bodies when we've been through something extremely difficult, and that our bodies are kind of like stuck in a trauma spot. They're stuck in a state of trauma. So what we'll do is kind of every issue has a different way of being in our bodies. And so we might be in a stuck trauma spot with a particular issue and not with other issues. So we can move in and out of traumatized states, and that the traumatized state is sometimes connected to a specific event. So, and that can bleed into all of the time or some of the time. Remember, post-traumatic stress, is awake and recedes, and awakens and recedes, depending on the triggers that are out there. And Julie's been through a couple of really intense shocks. So this is for you, Julie. I don't know how it's going to go. I'm just knowing that as the body is totally witnessed on a deep level, the body releases and moves into its next piece of freedom. So the body is always trying to find its way home to a good state, into our state of wellness, because we are in a state of wellness, but we have to sometimes make our way there. So take a time to pick an issue that you want to work on, because we like to slice trauma thin, right? So we want to just find an issue before we go in. Did something happen? Is there an issue that has your body in a traumatized state with that particular, something has shocked you? Is there something shocking or upsetting, right? Upsetting you. So a particular something. I'm just going to see if I can find a little something myself. There is a something that is a bit shocking in my life right now. So I'm going to find that shocking thing. Okay. Once I have that shocking piece that I want to work with, and you can pause this until you have a shocking piece, if you want to pause and then find your shocking piece. Once you have a shocking piece, I want you just to notice yourself as if you were an animal, not as, if you lean into the animals, there's a lot more space, because your brain won't get so involved with all the details. So let me see, what kind of animal am I, where I'm shocked about? Well, it's definitely frozen, a frozen animal. Whoa, I'm kind of like a badger. And my eyes are steely. I'm a really frozen, cautious badger. And again, we're not trying to fix this. We just want to get to meet the animal we are, because we are interconnected. What kind of animal are you there in that trauma spot? And our next piece is not to fix or change it, but to witness it in detail. So as the badger, one of the things I notice is that this whole section is kind of like frozen, shut down, not breathing. Oh, it's not breathing. And I'm going to witness it not breathing, almost like an ice cube type thing, not an ice cube actually. Oh, and as I witness the badger, my goodness, I can't stay frozen. If you get seen, deeply seen, it takes a breath. The animal takes a breath. And there now I'm noticing the eyes of that badger. They're steely eyes, they're burning eyes, they won't stay off the focus, they won't stay away from what they're seeing. They're almost like hypnotized and mesmerized to the trauma scene. There they are, they're glassy, they're almost like they're not real. They're like glass eyeballs, oh my goodness. And as I witness it so deeply, oh my gosh, my eyeballs seem to release. I'm a badger now that can breathe a bit and whose eyes can move around a bit. Oh, my badger head was so fixated. I noticed that as I witnessed my eyeballs, my head is moving around in a weird kind of shaky way. Oh, like I'm shaking something off. Oh my goodness, like the badger's head is shaking. Whoa, that's so cool. Wow, I can breathe. My eyeballs aren't stuck. My badger self is slowly finding its way home. Let's go see deeper. That was the badger now. Wow. I'm not trying to change. I'm just trying to be. I feel a lot better. Actually, I'm a pretty middle-aged badger that's kind of moving and walking and not paying attention to that. That's all gone now. I'm just more interested in my environment now. Wow. I'm interested in living and moving around my environment and connecting with what's there. And now I feel really grateful to the badger that helped me come home from something. So let's just try that again. You want to pick an issue that has you kind of traumatized or stuck or frozen or whatever. And you don't have to be you about this. In fact, it's better if you just lean into the animals a little bit. Try another issue. And just see what you're like as an animal with that issue, and allow the animal to fully form. And don't fix the animal. Just really witness. You're witnessing with detail, deep detail. Witness whatever you feel strong there. If the eyebrows are frowned, witness that headache or whatever. See every fold, every single block or tension. Just really witness. It's like a what? Wow. It's like what is that there like? It's like a vice. Oh, it's like a vice. Oh. Once it's witnessed, fully witnessed, no matter how bizarre it sounds, it starts to move. It's like a river, and you're like a river system. And it's got a blocked place there. You really see. And by leaning into the animals, it makes it a little easier, so you don't have to be so attached to yourself. You can be more interconnected and in the north, as we say. into your all my relations self, and it'll find its way home. So just gently find your way home. I really hope this is helpful, especially to you, Julie, sweet Julie. And remember, I'm going to be in Ontario until September, likely. But I'm going to take a few weeks off now, so I probably won't be making any videos for a bit. Not off from the work I'm up to, but off from the IFOT stuff for a bit, because I have a whole bunch of other stuff I'm behind in. So I hope this is helpful. Remember that I love you. Take good care of yourself during COVID. Take good care. Lean into what you know. Lean into those animals. Lean into those rivers. Lean into that land, into that tree, and remember to wear a mask and look after your community. Look after your communities. Love you lots. Mwah. See you hopefully in September, possibly. I'll be back in BC mid-September, maybe, if I'm lucky. Take good care. Bye for now.